Hello. So I had some issues over at RCorp. I slammed into the fucking planet going around it in QT. So plus the buy price got jacked by 30 something grand. So I'm over here in Hurston on Ariel at HDMS Bizdeck. There's also a HDMS Lafan right next to each other, both selling titanium, and it's on a good price at the minute. So we're just going to buy. I'm not going to do the return leg of this one. I'm just going to do. No, I'm just going to. Yep. You can go. So titanium. 401. Got a bit of a sore throat today, but hey. So. Right, bye. Very orange here, very bright. It's actually really hard to fly through this atmosphere. You can't see much at all. Kind of like the challenge of it. I'm still working on a name for my rescue team because TAPS I don't feel is obvious enough. Like when people see the name they don't think, oh, that guy might come and help me. Did do a successful rescue earlier, I filmed it and I'm going to put it on my org page, and obviously I'm going to have to create a rescue playlist on my YouTube. I just document what I can.
Your flares are online. Engines online. Launch complete. Landing gear up.
I don't know when I muted, wasn't saying much anyway, but the ceiling on Ariel is 21 kilometers. Every time I've travelled to Hurston, I have been interdicted in this session. So, and the AI are awake. They shoot the fuck out of me straight away, but it doesn't seem to really do much. I wouldn't panic too much in the cat with it, just go about getting out of there. So that's us out of there. Let's just swing around for a quick. I have found that what I do is I decouple and then I swing on the 180 recoupled engines. Now the forward thrust is working against my momentum of escaping the planet, so it's slowing down my speed at an almost equivalent rate to space braking, but I'm not overheating my engines, so it will continuously brake, so theoretically it's quicker, I guess. Mainly I'm not having to push a button, it's doing itself. When it drops back into below the 100, I just shut the throttle off and see it comes nicely to a standstill. Then we orientate for the QT, prepare for interdiction. I was trying to make a film earlier. I can't even fucking see that right there. I was trying to make a film earlier of like taking off from Hurston and gradually moving the planet further away. I got interdicted, I think, twice in a row. I was like, really? I'm gonna have to figure out how to edit them out. I do like RCorp, but it's laggy and they haven't sorted out the orbit lines yet. So I saw in the patch notes you may encounter slamming into the surface, but I didn't seem to ever happen, and then today, just out of nowhere, boom! Oh, look at this, no interdiction. There we go. That's because I'm filming.
Quantum drive is now off.
Or more should I say, I made a point to say every time. Whenever I make a statement, it seems to be proven wrong. So, but yeah, taps isn't an exciting thing for me. But like I said, I'm not sure on the name. All I know is that I have a strong satisfaction from helping others and rescuing, and that whole gameplay mechanic to me is brilliant. It's perfect. Just a glorified bus driver sometimes, running people back and forth, and that doesn't bother me. It's all part of what I
Quantum
like doing.
drive is now on.
I just remembered, I don't know if I've actually readjusted sound levels. So not sure what this video is like, but they have changed the quantum drive sounds on the travel bit, and it does have some funkiness to it. And also, I'm just seeing that sunset. It looks amazing. Or is it sunrise? Who knows? I think it's sunset because I left here and it was daylight. They have fucked up my advanced camera controls though. We'll go for that. So yeah, so we're just running. It's about the same sort of time this run. It's 100 and something ish grand for around 35 minutes a loop, possibly. Don't know what they're doing down there. Probably up to no good. Set cruise control, bring down the throttle. I don't think I'm close enough yet. I'll give him a bash though. No, too early. I still can't just stuff like that in the game with that nice the colours of the sunset coming through and the clouds. It's just and it's rather fitting as well because I was planning this to be my last run so I can edit the footage and stuff. I thought I'd just throw this quick loop in there whilst I'm doing it.
I'm assigning you an open spot.
Thank you very much. 100 set. Visual on LZ. In this 3.7.1 and I guess 3.7, but I didn't really use it. The proximity assist I've turned off. VTOL I use on certain ships. You can flip the engines down and stuff. And I've not really been flying the standard flight path approach, lining up with the tower and using the airway or whatever you'd call it. This little corridor here, taxiway I suppose would be right. I've not really. I'm in cruise control. See ya. I can get you out somewhere. It's at 50. So yeah, I've not really been using this method a lot. I fly in on top and just drop down because you don't need to worry about it. To be honest, it's a shame in a way. They have made it easier. It is a bit more sort of less challenging, and for a lot of us who actually can fly, we enjoyed the challenge. Whereas now you can pretty much just throw the ship around. It doesn't matter. There's not much consequence of gravity, etc. So yeah, normally I'd just smash Alt F4, F4, F5 and it would work, but it doesn't want to now. There you go. Seeing this almost like it's not saving my camera positions right. So as a contingency, I am working out first person markers and things just so I can, but I obviously from a filming, come on, that's not what I pushed. from a filming point of view, I like having the
Landing
cameras
gear
there.
down.
It's more interesting to look at.
Automated landing.
Thank you, Drake woman. It's the air quality here is terrible. Oh yeah, and the whole glitch landing thing, that's not
Landing
fixed.
complete.
But because
Landing
I said it,
complete.
ha, I saved myself 250. Engines down.
Engines offline.
I have been considering setting up my voice attack, but me and Astra never really got on, so I ended up just using button commands for it to do shit, and we'll see. It's generally something I'll bring in when I'm bored or I'm completely happy with all the mapping and stuff for the HOTAS and everything. Then I'll be like, right, what else can I do with charts and diagrams and shit? No, been doing that a lot lately. Thank you. I'm a grey man with red eyes. I'm kind of like a dead ferret. Had a CTD coming in this elevator this afternoon. I was like, what the fuck? And it gave me the option to join the same session after the crash, recovery it's called. But of course, the lift wasn't there when I recovered, and so I just went pew, to the center of the planet. I was like, fuck you. But I wasn't too phased about it because I knew I had landed safely. I was in the atmosphere of the area, so the ship and its cargo should have been safe, and it was. This was over on Arcor. That was one of the first problems. So really, I should have taken that as a warning that there's going to be a shitty day there. So yeah, at the minute it seems like I can't break past 1.1 million. Something always happens, and I get kicked back down to 600 grand again. I'm trying to get the money for a hammerhead, which is 12 million, and I've been at 1 million for a week. I mean, everyone was running around screaming, "There's a wipe! There's a wipe! The next patch is going to wipe everything." I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, that's typical. I'm just going to rent like a luxury touring ship, the 600i, and just see what it's like. Waste my money. I don't care." And then the patch comes along, and it didn't wipe the money, so fantastic. But hey, enjoy the train ride. I'll get to vape. Tell you what, this train journey seems really long when you need a piss. Fuck you know. Hurry up! That's my gun. Excuse me. Hello. I'll tell you one good thing about this patch is finally my voice over IP is working perfect. I've even got it set up that I've got a local only. Anyone who played Armour and DayZ will know this tactic of talking openly, then slagging someone off in local. But it's actually working. They've moved the chat box out of the way of self-status, which is brilliant. I can actually read and type relatively efficiently now. But yeah, local works great. If I walk up to someone, you'll see, if you see the first taps rescue video when I put it up, you won't hear me talk because I forgot to unmute my mic in recording. But you should hear him talking to me, and obviously I'm talking to him, asking like, is he okay? And it's great. So let's just sell this off and go to bed. Well, go to editing suite. And that's 102 profit. Takes me to 9. So yeah, I'm about where I started when I logged on earlier before I lost stuff. Yeah. So hopefully with a couple of weeks training and that, I will finally get the Hammerhead. Because I think that would be the most awesome ship to pull up to rescue people. And holy fuck. Anywho, I'm going to... Oh yeah, another thing on the patch is that you can log out pretty much anywhere now. They've fixed bed logging. So I'm going to take my ship, well, I'm going to top up on supplies, take it out to the moon that I trade for and park it just away from the outpost. So then when I come on the next time, I just fly a couple of miles, land, and then I'm loading up and going. Although, doesn't give me much of a chance to work out if the server is shit and I'm liable to disconnect. So I'm still, do I not, or do I just load up? Really appreciate the role play of going to bed in your bed and waking up on the planet somewhere, and then just like hang out a bit first, then start trading. These are the gambles you run at the minute of trying to make decent money fast. So anyway, I'll catch you later.